Good morning, everybody. It is after Christmas, and I am really, really excited to end this year on an amazing note. So, over the last 2 weeks, I've been pouring into this group, into this community with free trainings all on geographic farming. And I really hope that geographic farming is going to be on your list for 2023. Let me know in the comments, just type in me if geographic farming is on your list. Also, if you're catching the replay, let me know. I'm always trying to figure out what is the best time for me to go live to make sure you get the most out of this. But geographic farming really is going to set you up for massive success. I thought I changed my smoke detector's battery, but must have overlooked that one. Oh well, so bear with me on the beeping. I promise I'm going to pick up batteries today. So here's the thing. Geographic farming has the ability to get you expert level status with people that don't know you. So many of you guys know that you can do amazing things by being with your friends, your family, right? Doing business this way. But at a certain point, you're going to have to grow outside your comfort zone. And I love geographic farming for that reason. Geographic farming lets people that don't know me become friends on a scalable level really, really fast, right? So if you are looking to level up with your business as we are all heading into what's almost called like a dip, this is the strategy. I know there's things out there that are promising you the world. The cool thing on geographic farming is that it compounds, meaning the more you do it, the more it compounds, and it doesn't get weaker because an algorithm's changed. It actually gets stronger, which is massively amazing. So, an example. We just launched the 8x8 campaign as described in the Millionaire Real Estate Agent book by Gary Keller into the farm. Now, here's the thing. If I launch this campaign anywhere in my marketplace, I might get something, I might get nothing. The cool thing with the farm is if you end up getting something, you can utilize that and you can make this an amazing strategy for you to get even deeper into the farm. If you don't get anything, you still win because you have touched people in different ways where they're this much closer to doing business with you. So you see why you're adding things on layer after layer after layer. It is an unbreakable strategy that has worked for decades. It's worked for decades. This is why I will not knock people that are cold calling. It has worked for decades. People need a communication device with them at all times. It's worked for decades. You can enhance it however you want. You can enhance it with social media. You can enhance it with door knocking. You can enhance any strategy. But at the core, you have something that's unbreakable. And I really want you to have an unbreakable business for 2023. Who in here is saying, I want an unbreakable business? Let me know in the comments right now. So then I want to recap real quick. And we got this cool little fancy tablet for my son actually for Christmas. So I'm going to use it because, he wasn't using it. So I am. And I want to actually use it because there's no whiteboard apparently on this wonderful thing. But I want to use it and I want to show you real quick what we walked over the last 2 weeks that you might potentially have missed. And if you didn't, good for you because I dropped a lot of value in it. And if you did miss it, make sure you don't miss the one tomorrow. So what we talked about so far, that is if you look in circle, can you see it right there? Yes. Can we see that? Unbreakable in 2023. Oh yeah. I don't know if we can see that. Well, we talked about this one. Let's see. I might have to go back to a... No, I can't see this. All right. Good idea. We'll find some paper. I'll find some paper. Oh, let's see. Nope, can't find it. Nope. All right, you guys are gonna have to make do with my words. We talked week 1 about mailers, right? Typical mailers. I just got my calendar mailers. I actually have to bundle them and get them out this week. So mailers are one of the first steps we talked about. Why? Because they're highly scalable. I can put this mailer here. It's actually going into 5,000 households. 5,000 households that are now going to have me in their mailbox, seeing that I'm a real person. And believe it or not, people are going to trust print a lot more than any Facebook ad you can possibly run in 2023. So if people are already trusting this piece of paper here more, wouldn't it make sense to incorporate it, right? So that was week 1. We discussed that about 2 weeks ago. Then we dove into all things strategy tour of what to put on it, what to avoid, how to make it supercharged. We walked all over that part. Then we got into part 2. Part 2 started off a little bit rocky. I had a sick preschooler at home. It was rough. If you made it through it with me, congrats to you. And I hope you enjoyed some live entertainment TV. In week 2, we talked about video. Video just like this height here. We talked about parasocial relationships. We talked about trying to reach more people at scale. I also shared with you amazing lead strategies that you can use with video without being on it. So the video segment itself is a big component because people get to know us, the quirkiness, the realness, the everything about us in video. You can also find videos to demonstrate your knowledge. People love knowledgeable people. This morning, I just sat next to my husband who was watching videos on somebody explaining something about building, fixing, I don't know what they were doing. But he was intrigued because it was an exchange of knowledge and he appreciated that. So you see how videos can help you form a relationship, and it's called a parasocial relationship. You have that, for example, with movie stars, where you feel like the movie star, you know the movie star, you know what they love, you know what their kids' names are, yet the movie star has no idea you exist. Parasocial relationship. All right. Now, tomorrow, I want to invite you to the secret sauce for farming. Yes, there is such a thing as the secret sauce. You can do mailers on its own, and you're going to do okay. You're going to do okay. Not great, but okay. You can do videos. You can do videos on your own, and you're going to do okay. There's people out there on YouTube. If you have a high relocation area, you're going to do okay, but not great. Now, you can also take the mailers and the video together, and you're going to do pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to share with you something that I believe is the secret sauce when it comes to our real estate business inside farming. Tomorrow, we're going to talk all about events. Events inside a neighborhood are massive. This year, I released the Hyperlocal Real Estate Agent Open House course, in which I went really deep on how geo farmers are making open houses work for the neighborhood. I don't care for those mega open houses that are blasted over 30-mile radiuses necessarily. I want to get really down to the nitty-gritty details of the hyperlocal open house. And this is just one of the events. One of my other events that I will not give up, and I'm actually looking to expand it in 2023, is my neighborhood garage sale. And it's not just me. I just talked to 2 other agents that said, hey, I just got a lead for my garage sale. We're looking to sell in 2023. There's agents right now going into 2023 not knowing if they have business coming their way. I can tell you my first listing is already set up, ready to go live for 2023. That is the feeling how I celebrate into my new year. Ready to roll up my sleeve again, ready to help more people. And this is what I want you to have as well. I want you to have that peace of mind that says, hey, I know I'm going to have business coming my way. So tomorrow we're going to talk all about events, and not just the open houses, but I'm going to share with you 2, 3, I think maybe even 4 neighborhood events, one per season. I'm going to make sure we're going to cover one per season that you can implement. One event per season I'm going to reveal to you. And this is all in preparation for me to launch a brand new 2-day summit. In 2023, I will be launching a brand new 2-day summit that talks about neighborhood events. Why? Because I believe it's needed. I believe it's not out there. And I believe events are a whole lot less scary than people think they are. I know they can unlock a lot of other things with your geographic farming efforts. So I am really, really excited that this is going to be a game changer. The simplicity that we're going to break it down to is unheard of. And if you're wondering, I actually want to show you some of that. I have one pulled up for the garage sale just so you can see how simple we're going to make it. Who likes simple? Drop simple into the chat box. And I didn't realize I had a smoke detector in here. I'm like, I was so confident I changed them all out. Oh well. All right. So let's see. Where did it go? There it is. All right. Right here, you can see the neighborhood event marketing plan for the garage sale. We're going to discuss the garage sale. We're going to discuss all the things about it. Let me see if I can make it a little bigger. How's that? Is that better? Yes, that's so much better. All right. So we're going to talk all the things about garage sale, organizing a neighborhood garage sale event with a specific date for people in your neighborhood. The event will be hosted in the neighborhood, in people's garages, or in the driveways for that matter. It's going to talk about when. This is a late spring through early fall, kind of weather permitting. I'm right now with a lot of snow on the ground, so this is not garage sale season for me. But you need to know, your cycle. You see when the garage sale signs are popping up more frequently. So for those of you guys in Arizona, this is probably not a midsummer event when everybody's trying to stay inside because otherwise you're melting, right? So you want to make sure that you really know when is the best time. Oftentimes late spring, right? Spring cleaning, or the fall trying to get it away, or in the Midwest, this is our summer. So then you have the who is involved. And that depends. You might have to contact your municipality for the rules, if there's any permits. You may need to find some vendors to offset costs depending on how large it is. Neighbors, obviously, and you as a realtor to coordinate it all. What's the correlation to real estate? Help sellers declutter in preparation to sell their home. It makes them money. So you as an agent are essentially making them money before they even hire you. Well, guess who's going to be the first call? You are. That's right. For lead generation, there's actually 2 ways to lead generate with a garage sale. First, we have the sellers. The sellers are there to participate, but they're actually seller leads. Why? Why are they decluttering? Either they're going to be downsizing soon, they're trying to get rid of stuff in anticipation. Sometimes they just like to clean out things, and then you have a new relationship in your neighborhood, which is great. And then we have the buyer leads. Those are our spectators. Anybody that comes to visit, right? You have the opportunity to then get these visitors to fall in love with your neighborhood and say, hey, I am the go-to person if you want to know about this area. Let me see if I can help you. So then we have the supplies that are needed and the marketing channel. So you see how we really, really break it down to everything. So let's see right there. My neighborhood already has a spring and fall garage sale that is scheduled, trying to figure out how to capitalize on this. Participate. Participate in terms of offering help. You never know how much help somebody needs. Running a really well-organized garage sale takes a lot of effort. What is the piece that's missing? Maybe it's a map of all those spectators. Maybe it's vendors. Maybe it is finding some sort of coupons that you can go business to business to business and include your own business, getting on the map. It doesn't always start out with you being the starter. Sometimes you need to offer help and provide value before you can get your foot in the door. Again, garage sales are amazing, but getting to know people that are already doing it, oftentimes HOA related, is your first step if that's already in place. Okay, so try to give value first, and then from there, it oftentimes becomes easier. There's also another like 59 plus events that we're going to cover in the summit. So if you're saying this is just too complicated, I don't know if I can really get my foot in the door there, there's other events, so many other events. But we're going to cover that all in detail tomorrow, and I'm really, really excited for that. So if you have not already, I want to make sure I'm going to grab the link. I also have emailed it, so if you have not already registered, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to log in real quick. But if you have not already registered, I want you to register. And I think I just got a visitor. Yes, I did. All right, let me grab the link real quick, and then we're going to wrap up, because tomorrow I'm going to dive deeper on 3 other events, just like the garage sale one on this. And if you've had any questions on events, I want to make sure that you bring them, that you get them answered. There's a lot we're going to cover. I'm going to talk all about my Santa letter campaign. So if you have wondered what's going on with my Santa letter, I'm going to spill that all to you tomorrow. So let's see. I think I have to log in. I'm going to drop it in as a comment. Let me log into it. Sorry, didn't have that window open, but we're going to open it up. And I want to drop it in the comments. Lesson learned. Next time, open up a window ahead of time. Let me see if I can do it here. All right. Any questions on events, or who do I get to see tomorrow? The training is at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if you are wondering what time, that's the time. And then here is the link. Geofarming plus events. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi. All right. There you go. All right. I got a visitor. Clearly, I am off to do lunch. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. Other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.